What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the video. Excuse the mess behind me. I'm in the process of moving, so as you can see, my closet's empty except for that suit. Everything is pretty much kind of a mess in here, so excuse the mess. But today I want to talk about why men are soft, if you want to say that, or they're not the same type of man that men were, 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, even. So let's get started. This is going to be one of my last videos on the phone. I found all the stuff from my camera, and my computer's back up and running. I have it plugged into my TV so I can do editing and everything. So, at this point, there's really no excuse not to be doing videos in a better way, right? So with all that being said, guys, let's get straight into this. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I talk about self-improvement, fitness, dating. I talk about pretty much all that stuff. So if you're interested in that, consider subscribing. It helps me out and it don't cost nothing for you. Like the video if you enjoy the content. So all that stuff being said, all the filler stuff, I gotta say, let's get right into it, man. So a lot of people might say that men are soft now because they put GMOs in the food, and there's little plastic microplastics right in the food, and all the processed food is a big reason why men as a whole, especially my generation, generations after me, and the generation previous to me, right? I'm Generation Z, Gen Z. I was born in 2002. I'm 20 years young right now, but I feel like it really has nothing to do with that. We as men are wired a certain way, right? We as men are wired to be hunters, gatherers, right? Hunt the beast and bring the beast meat back to your family so you can provide, right? We don't have to do that anymore, right? So I think a big reason, probably the main reason why men are just soft now, right? It's really difficult to go to the gym, right? Difficult. A lot of men will just not go, which I feel is bullshit. They don't have the mentality. They're soft. But we don't have to do things like that, bro. You can go on Instacart and have all your groceries delivered to your house, bro. Like, you can go on Uber Eats. You don't have to go hunt and gather and go allocate your resources to go find the next meal, which as men, that's what we're wired to do, because Paleolithic times and all that stuff, when we was cavemen, and there was dinosaurs. Well, I don't know if there was dinosaurs, but I'm not a history guy, right? But way back then, right, there was no Walmart, there was no Publix, right? Where I'm from, we have Publix. There is no Aldi's, there's no BJ's, there's no Sam's Club. You had to go out and get food. If you don't, you die. So it was literally survival of the fittest, right? If you don't go get food, you're not gonna survive. If you don't get food for your family, enough food for the whole family, your family's gonna die and your bloodline's gonna die off. And that's one of the main concerns of the men back then, is just, let me go get food, let me go gather and hunt and bring back for my family so we can survive and so I can pass on my lineage. Us as men in 2022, we can just go to the market, right? We can go to Walmart, we can go to all those places, right? We can just go find a girl, right? It doesn't even have to be an attractive woman. You can go and you fuck her, and you can reproduce like that. It's entirely different. So I think as a man, to combat this, right, you have to do things out of your go out of your way to go do things that are more difficult, right? Ain't nothing difficult about going to the gym, bro. Nothing's difficult about going to the gym. But that's one of those things, one of those choices that you have to consciously make, to do things out of your way to improve as a man. And that's gonna make you less soft. That's gonna make you, less of a bitch. I'm gonna just say, majority of men these days are bitches. They're soft as fuck. They don't want to do any work. You know what I'm saying? They just want everything handed to them. And I'm saying this as a young person myself. I work 12 hours a day, and I really work for my money. I work for everything I have. You know what I'm saying? I go to the gym every day. I don't know if you could tell, by my physique or anything. Maybe you're new here, you haven't seen me before, but I go hard. But me going hard doesn't even translate to what the people, you know, back then used to have to do. So yeah, I might be advanced for my time. You know, in my mind, I think I am. But if I were to go back then, I would probably just be on the same level as everybody else. Even so, I might be behind, you know what I'm saying? But because I don't know how to hunt and gather and all that stuff, but you know, back then it's a different time. So, you know, real talk, I probably would have thrived in that shit. I like competition. I like going to go, you know, do what I need to do. It ain't like that anymore. You can't live like that anymore. The world today is so fast paced. It's so, you know, gotta be here, gotta be here. You got your rent due on the 1st. Ain't no rent when you live in a cave, bro. And I'm not saying that you have to go live in a cave and you'll be a hard dude, right? That's not how it works. But the main topic of the video is, why are men so soft today? Why are men so much softer than they were, you know, 100 years ago, 200, 300 years ago, where you had Roman gladiators fighting against whoever the fuck they fought? Like I said, I don't know history, whatever. But that's not I'm not a history teacher. I talk about men's self-improvement. Okay, if you want to know the shit, go look it up yourself. But my main points, you have to go outside of your way to try and improve as a man. You have to go to the next level, right? You have to do the hard things. And you always have to keep in the back of your mind, like, what I'm doing, me waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning so I can lift for 2 hours before 6:30 because I work at 7, like what I do. I have to shut all the electronics and shit off so I can get a good night's sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I can wake up at that time. Because I guarantee you, bro, if you're going to bed at 11 o'clock and you're waking up at 4, yeah, you're waking up at 4, but you're a fucking idiot because you're only getting 5 hours of sleep. You know, a lot of people would say, well, I sleep till I'm dead. I sleep when I'm dead, right? You're a fucking moron. Sleep's probably the best thing that you could do. But anyways, back to the topic of what I was saying, man. You know, I wake up at this time and I have to have the discipline to go to bed at this time. You know, people invite me to parties and shit, and I say, well, I'm not a party guy. I'm not going. I like parties. I'll party when I'm rich, right? Justin Waller, a guy that I've been looking up to for a while since he started YouTube. I've been following him since he had like 10K on YouTube. He's at like 60K on YouTube. He has like 150K on Instagram. You know, he worked with Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, all those people, Hustlers University, all that stuff. And while I'm not really into the Hustlers University stuff, I don't know much about it and I've never participated in it, right? So that's a disclosure right there. I've never participated in that. So, but I have talked to Justin Waller. We're going to do a collaboration soon. And, you know, I can't wait for that. It was supposed to be Saturday, but it ended up getting moved forward. Damn, I forgot what I was saying, though. I got thrown off track. Damn, I was kind of going so hard, man. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, I mean, I guess I'll just leave it at that. Me and Justin are going to be doing something soon, but I totally forgot what I was talking about, bro. I'm sorry, but man, that's why men are just so soft these days. It's because you don't have to do things to survive anymore. You don't have to do things to survive. You just have to work. I mean, what's a 9 to 5, bro? You just clock in, clock out, and that's it. That's all you do. Get your check on Fridays or every other Friday. Pay your bills, rinse, repeat. You have no purpose in life. You're just wandering around. You're just bullshitting. You're just lollygagging. And at the end of the day, you're only fucking yourself. I mean, yeah, I do everything I do. I go to the gym in the morning. I wake up hella early. I go to bed hella early. But the thing is I don't do this for other people. I do it for me. I do it for me so I can improve. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I tell you guys because it's a good strategy for you to implement within yourself. But I don't do that shit to brag. I genuinely do this. If I was doing this shit to brag or to just act like some type of clout person or whatever, I don't know what you guys call it, but then I would wake up 4 o'clock one day, take a picture, and never do it again. I'm Excuse me, I had like spit in the back of my throat and me sound like Shakira. I'm doing this shit so I can get to the next level, because I know the possibilities for me are endless. I don't care what anybody thinks about me, because in 10 years, I'm going to have a whole bigger audience of people that, like me for me. Like me for who I am. I don't have to put on a facade. But a lot of people, because men are soft, they get so caught up in the Instagram bullshit. I need 1,000 likes on my pictures. I need 500 likes on my pictures. But at the end of the day, bro, that shit is not paying you. Unless you're a big influencer, which the majority of you guys watching this, I promise you, you're not. Unless you're a big influencer, fuck Instagram. Those likes aren't paying your bills. Are they? Let's be honest. No. The likes aren't paying your bills. If you want to do something, find something that is difficult for you to do. Weightlifting, number one. Actually, every man should be weightlifting. There's no excuse. But on top of that, find something else that will help you get to the next level. You'll sit on the Xbox or the PlayStation or the PC and you'll level grind. Trying to, I gotta beat the boss, so I gotta be level 99. But you're not trying to beat the boss of life. You stuck at level 30, bro. You gotta get to the next level. You gotta get to the level after that. And then you have to get to the level after that. You gotta get to level 99, bro. What's it gonna take? Is it gonna take a tragedy? Is it gonna take you getting sick as fuck and you're on your deathbed and you say, wow, I could have done so much more with my life? When are you gonna just fucking realize you get one life? Don't you wanna live the best life you possibly can? Well, it starts today, bro. Stop being a bitch. Stop being like everybody else. Yeah, everybody else is soft. You don't have to be. You don't have to be like everybody else. My biggest fear is being average. Because you know what the definition of average is? Being like everybody else. Do you want to be average? Or are you going to put the work in when nobody's looking? When I only have 1,000 subscribers and I'm still putting that fucking work in. Only 1,000 subscribers. Sometimes my videos get 5 fucking views. I don't care, bro. I'm still putting the work in. I'm still grinding. I'm still going hard. Are you? Or are you gonna complain? You're gonna be a bitch. Talk about how your life sucks. Meanwhile, you can get food on Instacart and you can get Uber to anywhere you need to go. You can go to college. You can do all this shit. But your life is tough. Stop being a bitch. Change your fucking life. Man, don't forget to like my shit, man. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, big things are coming, bro. I'm doing the collaboration with Justin Waller. I'm so excited for that, man. I looked up to this guy, bro. You guys don't realize how big this is for me. He doesn't realize how big this is for me. I was just on the show, the BBC podcast. No, that's not what you're thinking, because that's GAY. It ain't have nothing to do with that. He invited me on the show, man. And that means something to me. Because I'm putting that work in and I'm starting to see results. Little by little by little by little. People want to invest in what I'm putting out here. People actually give a shit. And you know, that's inspiring to me because of how much work I put in. So if you haven't already, bro, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like, comment on the video, man. Help the algorithm, help me grow. Because I'm trying to help you boys out here, man. I know how it is, man. The temptations of everyday life. You know, you hop on Instagram, you see hella ass, hella titties everywhere. And it really fucks with your mental. It makes you soft. It makes you weak. Subscribe, man. Help me out. Help me grow. Because I promise you, in a year from now, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, I'm going to be way the fuck up here. I'm right here right now, right here where I started about a year ago. About a couple months of consistent uploading, I got 2,000 subscribers.